with Mark Davis, Chris Meinhardt, Luke Rule, Jake Winnekind, Alan Tomasella, and Nick the Doc Skirkle. Good evening. It is Monday, June 17th, 2024. I'm Mark Davis. This is All About the Boss podcast, and this is another NBA Finals game watch along. This time it is Game 5 of the NBA Conference. Last week on Friday night, the Dallas Mavericks survived Game 4 as they beat the Boston Celtics 122-84. They avoided a go-home game, and now they're back in another winner-go-home game. This time it's in the Garden, the TD Garden. That's right, it's in Boston, and we're moments away from this game starting off. We are going to be giving our live reactions, our live criticism, analysis, but we also want to hear from you, the viewers and listeners. So if you're in the comment section, hey, please feel free to engage with us. Feel free to chime in, ask questions. Hey, we might even have room for you guys as well. And joining me right now, once he turns the TV down, it's Alan Tomasella. And it sounds like Chris Meinhardt and Jake Winnekind should be joining us. Jake did ask if we were still going live at 8:25. So it sounds like it's a possibility he might be joining us a little earlier. But Alan, man, like I said, Dallas survived on Friday. They pushed another winner go home game to this tonight. So how are we feeling about tonight's game in Boston?
Yeah, I think that for all of us out there in the entire world, everybody that's on Twitter that has changed their profile picture to Luka Doncic, everybody has hope that this is one of those games where a superstar just shows up, wins a game by himself, just takes control from beginning to end. I think that we're in the midst of an opportunity to at least push this game to another game. Do they win the next game? I don't know, but right now what really matters is that they are gonna go for it all right now. They feel like they found something. I think that they were close games in the first 3 games. They kind of scoring wise, I'll give you that. All right, scoring wise, yes, they did pull away, but I think that they found something that they thought would work. And the first couple of games have been competitive until a certain point, and I really love the intensity, the urgency that the Mavs had in Game 4. Let's see if it carries on to the next court. To Boston, this crowd is going to be electric. This crowd wants it. This crowd is gonna be all over it. We know that the Boston Celtics, they want it. They're so close after being so far away for so many years, and I think that this really presents a situation where we're gonna have really good basketball tonight.
And I obviously it's a must game for Dallas. They can't lose, but I think. I mean, Boston, they can afford to lose, but on the same price, like you said, I don't think that they can, because if they lose, they're going down to Game 6, back to Dallas. Momentum is fully switched, and you don't want to take that that chance. You don't want to go back to Dallas with Dallas winning 2 games at home, and now you're fighting for your lives as well. Now the pressure is on you in Game 6, and then to play Game 7 potentially. It's one game at a time, but you have to start thinking ahead a little bit. You have to close this game out. You can't afford to go back to to Dallas in Game 6, only up 3-2, because, Boston's been here. They were down 0-3 last year to Miami, and they came back and they got to Game 7 and they blew it. But they know how it feels to have that happen or to do it. So they don't want that to happen to them. They don't want Dallas getting momentum here. And it needs to be like a Game 1 type thing. They need to have someone come out and take over this quarter. I don't know if KP's playing this game or not. I haven't seen any updates, but they need someone quick to just shoot the lights out.
I do think that he does play. He played in the last game, even though sparingly. I think that he was available. I'm sorry, he didn't play in the last game. He was available, but they did not play him. I think that they're gonna take this series. They're gonna let it go. I don't know if they don't put their necks on the throat here, but I don't think that they have to play an injured man, somebody that they don't know is going to be able to go 100%. I think that KP, even if he's available, he probably doesn't play. Maybe he does play sparingly. We're talking maybe 8 total minutes or something like that, just enough to spark the crowd. I do think that this is going to be an electric game from start to finish, though.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. You know, Boston, the fans give their 100%. Like they're not a crowd that's going to take it light. We need to see, like I said, Boston. No one showed up last game. Not Brown, not Tatum. You know, that was the game that Tatum could have solidified his MVP case after a good game 3. And
Yeah,
play,
yeah.
no one played well. It wasn't just Tatum. It was Brown. Holiday played like, I know Jake likes to mention negative 38, whatever it was, but there was a couple guys that were like negative 33, another guy negative 28.
When you get smoked like that, everybody on your team is negative 30 something. Like
Yeah.
that's just how the statistics work themselves out. So I don't pay too much mind to that. I think that with Tatum, we also have to look at the entirety of the finals. Like, even if you take out game 4, he's still in the negatives as far as his plus minus. But again, I agree with you. That was a moment where he could have came out and really solidified himself as and played his heart out and really solidified him an argument for the finals MVP. I think right now, realistically, as we look at this series, it's 3-1. I think that we all have to say that Jaylen Brown is the favorite to win MVP. But yeah, last game was a game that Tatum could have done it. So what happens tonight? I don't know. I don't know if what happens tonight is enough to sway who wins the finals MVP. If Tatum comes out and has an amazing game, but Jaylen Brown still scores 20 and does what he's been doing on the court, like I don't know if that's enough to sway that. But I do think that for them, it's really all about just winning. Do what you have to do to win.
And shout out to you, Ross, too. Yeah, like you said, Boston in 5. So this is what you said. So we're gonna see if it happens. We're gonna be tuned in. Obviously, they're doing the national anthem right now. But yeah, like back to the negative minus or the negative plus. I'm not a huge fan of it at times. It's kind of like quarterback wins and like pitcher wins in baseball. Sometimes like those stats, like yeah, okay, you won the game, but if you played bad, like for example, like I was mentioning Steph and LeBron, and like let's say LeBron and Steph play 40 minutes, right, or 44 minutes, and they're +8, +10, and then when they're out, so like they're up 10 points, their team's losing by 5-6 points. Now that's a huge difference. That means that was key. But like you said, if everyone's playing, and Boston doesn't have depth, so everyone's going to be negative. Either everyone's going to be positive or everyone's going to be negative. There's not going to be many. Yeah, it's not like they're 10 deep and a bench player comes in, he sparks momentum, and like there's times where it's a good stat, but there's times where it's just a horrible stat. It's like nitpicking, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. It's nitpicking. Speaking of nitpicking, I just want to shout out my my amazing drawing in the back. I have drawn Luka Doncic from Twitter. All right, this is my caricature of what I've seen on Twitter for the whole entire day. All right, I am not an artist, but I think that it looks damn fine to me. All right, he's a little bit fat in the face, but Luka's kind of fat. So
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of goes. He's got his glasses on. He's got his AirPods in with the wired AirPods. All right, listen, you give me wired AirPods, anybody, they're probably going to go the fuck off tonight. So I'm looking for a crazy game. I'm looking for a crazy game from Luka tonight. I'm looking for Kyrie to hit a couple of good shots, and I'm looking for Boston to be I don't know if the word is anxious. I don't know if the word is skittish, but I'm looking for Boston to kind of have a little bit of nerves in this first quarter. I want to see, are they going to come out with the intensity and the desire to win in the first quarter and just kind of put them away? Or is Mavs going to actually have an opportunity here to really put this game away?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, I think anxious is a good word because, like I was saying, is you want to come out hot, you want to come out blazing fire because you don't want to go back to Dallas for Game 6. You don't want, like I said, that all goes back to momentum. You don't want the momentum to flip to Luka and Kyrie and the Dallas Mavericks. You want to put your foot down on their throat and hit the gas. You don't want to just keep playing with them and let them stay in this series because the longer it goes, the more fire you're playing with because it's Game 6 in Dallas. Dallas has that home court, and then if Game 7 is Game 7. It's it's win or go home for both teams. And
yeah,
you don't want Luka Game 7, Kyrie Game 7 because that's
exactly
where those guys we expect to wake up.
That's
Tatum
the
Brown
thing.
have to come out.
That's the thing is everything is off of the record. Everything completely goes away. I don't care about momentum. I don't care about what a game is. I don't care about the ins and outs, the team schemes. I don't care about who's starting in what position. I don't care who the starters are on both sides. Game 7, if it gets to a game 7, it's completely, the slate is clean and it's all about who wants it more. And I think the best way we could see that is the only time in NBA Finals history that a team came back from 3-1, right? When the Cavaliers went up against the Warriors in that finals, and nothing that happened in that entire series mattered. It was all about who wanted it more and who made the big plays at the right time. And we get into these games. You're right. Boston does not want to go back to Dallas, because you go back to Dallas, if the Mavs steal 2 and you go back to Dallas, their guys are going to hit. I don't care. PJ Washington, Derek Lively's going to have a crazy game. All of their guys are going to hit. If it goes back to game 6, Boston is not winning in game 6. Now, again, no team has ever won after being down 0-3 in a playoff series, not just the finals, but in a playoff series.
What was the other stat? There was the other stat you mentioned too about.
There is a whole nother stat out there that no team has ever won the finals after losing by 38 plus points. And one of these two things has to even out. One of these two things, there's going to be a record broken here. Something has to happen.
I will say that it's only happened now 3 times for that 38. I looked it up, and then obviously 3-0, that's happened countless times in the finals and even in the regular. I don't know if that 38 also applies to the playoff other series, but 3-0 we've never seen in any series. Now, we've seen a couple 3-1s. I know we've seen the Warriors did it that same year. They blew a 3-1, and then I think Doc's happened a couple times too with the Clippers. I'm not sure with the Celtics, and the Sixers, he might have done it too. But no, also everyone that's listening, if you don't mind sharing, don't mind subscribing, don't mind giving us a thumbs up, like. Also, tomorrow night we're going to be live for the NFC South division preview. It's going to be unless Dallas wins. Tomorrow will be Allen's last episode for the remainder of the year, going into next year. Chris will also be out for the majority of the summer, so it'll just be me, Doc, Jake, and Luke carrying it down whenever we get fantasy episodes, division previews. So tune in tomorrow. Like I said, it's gonna be a good one. That's mine and Chris's division. He's a Saints fan. I'm a Falcons fan. Luke's a Baker, Dick Rider, and then there's the Panthers. So we're gonna see. Luke wanted me to say they're gonna have 10 wins. He did call it last year.
I'm looking forward to the NFC South. I might draw a picture of Baker Mayfield. I don't know. It might be on my board. I might draw a picture of Baker Mayfield. I don't know.
I do my previews based on, I know not every team's going to be healthy. Yeah. But that's the way I do my previews, because you can't predict who's going to get hurt. You can't predict if Bryce Young goes out, gets hurt or whatever. But now about tip off, boys. I don't know if you've seen the tip off yet, because I know we were a little behind. My TV's had my tablet.
I've got them on. I've got them on the pregame right now. They're lining up. They're doing the starting lineups right now. Is where I'm at.
Oh, I'm at tip off.
Oh, okay. All right. So maybe I need to refresh my stuff here. I'm on the app on PlayStation 5. I'm on the ESPN app. Ooh. So
yeah, they're tipping off now. You have looks like Gafford and Horford. Yeah, Horford's tipping off, of course.
You know what I need to find? Hold on. I need to find the Kevin Hart stream, because that is the one that had me like 30 seconds ahead. Was on the Kevin Hart stream.
Boston did get the tip off. Jaylen Brown's pushing it aggressive, and then sloppy pass. So it's like it looked like he was trying to kick it out to Hal Horford for an easy 3 or a switch.
Yeah, it looks like all I got is the Skycam and the regular ESPN 3 game here. So
you gotta get YouTube TV, man.
Yeah, that's all they've been featuring and sponsoring on these finals. So
I haven't looked into it, but the NFL is also in a legal battle right now. Oh damn! Yeah. Look at a fucking nice 3 that literally was a hard spin out. Hard out there. But yeah, the NFL's going through a legal battle right now. Looks like Goodell and the owners I think that's what it's about. I didn't look into it yet.
One thing I'll never doubt is Roger Goodell as a businessman. That's it. I mean,
I'm starting to respect. I'm starting to. He's starting to grow on me a little bit. I get like I stopped liking him because of the whole safety. It was changing the game, but in a way, I understand why they were doing
listen, I'll always hate him because of the vitriol that he has against the New England Patriots and Tom Brady. But
couple teams
I
he hates
do
too.
understand that he is probably the best thing that has happened to the NFL since Paul Tagliabue. Is that who the previous commissioner
Luka
was?
playing.
I think it was.
Lucas had a
So
few of these where the guys come chase him down. He's playing like lazy with dribbling up the court, and that's not with Derek White. We've seen Jaylen Brown do it a couple times.
yeah. We just gotta, for the Mavs, they've just got to continue to push that pace. I think they figured that out. When they were winning good, in the second game, when in the first quarter they were doing really good. It was the pace of the game, driving inside of the paint, being aggressive, going into the paint. And then also in obviously the fourth game, they did the same thing. They were aggressive getting into the paint. And pushing the pace. So
I will say tonight and tomorrow night, by the way, I didn't say it. I told Chris. Chris was like, you should just cancel the night. I was like, tonight and tomorrow is my flu recordings.
hey,
I'm
man.
pretty sure I got COVID. There's a kid that tested positive for COVID in my daughter's class, and I was gonna like let her go back because I figured the kid wasn't gonna be there. And then my provider hit me yesterday up, said I got COVID too, and I was like, yeah, I'm not just gonna willingly. I'm not scared of COVID. My daughter's had it twice, so she's feeling just fine. Man, I've got a sore throat, headache. I got the chills. Like I got out of the shower. Like I took like 3 showers today because I was like dying.
Yeah.
And I got out of the shower. My house is 77 degrees. I'm fucking.
Yeah, I think
cold.
that
I'm cold as shit.
So I was listening to a podcast not too long ago of the Joe Rogan podcast, and they were kind of talking about just the total amount of strains that have come out of this COVID thing, and it's just insane. I think there's like 25 something strains or something that has just continued to just come out of this whole situation.
I texted my superintendent like just before I found out I thought the kid had it, and he's like, "COVID's still a thing." I was like, "Yeah, that's what I said." I mean,
yeah, it's kind of a thing that's never gonna go away.
I mean, to me, it's like the flu. So that's why, like, someone's like, "You gonna test?" I was like, "No, I have it. I'm pretty sure I have the flu or I have COVID. So it's either or. I mean, I'm off all week, so I'm not gonna test. I'm hoping I'll be better by Monday next week. I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is. I mean,
it looked like Derek White stepped out before he passed it off there, but they didn't call it. And I'm still looking at this, and I'm wondering, Dallas just keeps on settling for these threes. They're trying to hit home runs on these threes, and they've got to get inside.
What time you at right now?
I'm at 9:25 right now, so I'm kind of behind.
I'm at 9:05.
Okay, yeah,
9:05 in the end. It's inbounds pass, so it's still 4-0. 3 minutes in the game.
Okay.
Oh, alley-oop. Never mind. Alley-oop to Derek Jones. I like Derek Jones, man. I wish it was nice in Miami. I liked him in Miami.
Yeah, he's an athletic guy who's long, lengthy. He crashes to the board. Again, I think that's where the Mavs have to take their advantage in this series. Is they've got to go after the offensive glass, and they've got to go try to beat them up inside. Boston does not have somebody who can contest in the paint.
No, yeah. I mean, without KP, they are. I mean, KP's just long and he's lengthy.
Yeah,
he plays physical for his frame, but yeah, Horford's not that same Horford he was back in Atlanta and whatnot.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm looking at this game right now. I mean, we're talking about 3.5 minutes into this game, and it kind of looks like Boston is a little bit on edge. I mean, Dallas is out here trying to hit home runs. That's not going to win you games. We'll see what happens here, but I don't like what I'm seeing from Boston right now. I kind of feel like Boston is playing.
I don't like what I'm seeing from either team, to be honest.
Yeah,
either team. They're both playing sloppy. They're both. I mean, they're both driving. It seems like. I mean, Dallas, they set up for some shots, but Dallas is still driving. But they're just playing sloppy. Holiday's playing a lot better this game.
Yeah,
that's a guy that
6 points, man. He's the only person that scored right now for Boston.
He got a good steal. Well, I mean, I consider a steal. Kyrie didn't go up on Kyrie in the paint, but It's gonna be interesting now when Chris joins us. By the way, he said he's giving us the
Man,
facts about the players. So I
hey,
don't know what he's going to say. I don't know what's on his mind, but I'm excited. I just got
I'm
goosebumps.
excited
I
too,
don't, know, I don't know
man.
if it's the COVID or if it's that. Like I'm thinking about Chris joining us, but I'm excited for this.
Man, me too, man. I'm excited to get one of these guys on here on not not a football game and football pod. I'm excited to get him in here. At the end of the day, we got a whole bunch of guys that have a whole lot of shit to talk about, and it's a lot of fun, and
Yeah,
I'm excited for it. So
it doesn't have to be purely basketball. I mean, I know, unless it's a blowout, we're gonna be. Oh, nice pass, Luca. But it's going to be hard to talk about the NBA for 2 nights. I mean, there's going to be stuff that we talk about. Conversations come up. Like I said, if anyone's in the comment section here, man, talk about anything. I know Alan last week was trying to ask for your favorite fast food place. Just anything, man. Like start some conversations, ask us some questions, get to know us. I mean, obviously, football season is going to be fun. We're probably going to do some live games every Monday night. We're going to do live episodes probably Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Honestly, it's going to be exciting. It's gonna be an exciting year. I wish you were here,
oh
Alan
yeah,
Ford. Honestly, do, man.
yeah,
Wish you
man.
were here.
I just got my confirmed ticket, my one-way ticket to Texas, man, and it's I
You got to fly to Texas first.
yeah, we fly out of Texas, so we're going down there. We'll be down there for for some time before we figure out what all is happening and where we're going and all that. But
If
yeah, we're going down to Texas first.
I obviously can't give a date, but if Dallas wins tonight, can you be on when Dallas and Boston play Game 6?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm not.
what day is
Oh,
that?
I'd have to
'Cause
look.
I fly
Game
out.
Game 6 is Thursday.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to because I fly out Thursday morning on the
Yeah,
20th.
so tomorrow is truly it doesn't matter. It's your last
Yeah,
episode.
yeah,
I mean, you'll still be listening. We're still going to give you the links for the schedule predictions, the MVP, like, also you just tell us who you think's going to win MVP. Like, well, I'll put it in the chats, like the awards we're going to do. If there's anything you want to say, I know, like Luke, for example, can't be on tomorrow, and he wants me to say, Baker 10 wins, the Bucks going 10 wins. So it sounds like he's got them going 4 straight for the division titles.
yeah.
I have that changing, but I'm a little biased. I'm a little biased. I mean, I
You
think,
are a little biased. That's why I want to be on there tomorrow so I can kind of
but I
reel you
also
back
speak.
in, man.
Well, I just think purely like just an early spoiler. Our schedule's not hard. I think we have one of the easier schedules of the division. I mean, and if healthy, I think our offense, not weapons wise, like receiver wise, is better than Tampa Bay. But we have a better tight end. I think our running duo is better. Even though Rashad White, he proved me wrong last year, and our offensive line's better. And our defense, Tampa lost some guys, and we were a top 10 defense last year with another year together. And Grady Jarrett's returning. That's big for us.
Yeah. I do think that Tampa lost some pieces there, man. It's gonna be tough for them to try to reenact that. But the thing about their coach Todd Bowles, he's always been a hell of a defensive coach.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know. It's still gonna be a pretty tough division there. And I think that the Saints are actually gonna pull some things out. I think the Saints are gonna be kind of good this year. So
I mean, another thing we're forgetting is Baker's another offensive coordinator because Dave Canellis took the Panthers job, and Dave Canellis was a big part of turning Baker around. I mean, people don't remember or don't think about that. Canellis was a hell of a play caller. He had a lot of chemistry with Baker. It seemed like gave him the confidence. Baker's still a dog. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge Baker fan when it comes to I just don't think he's ever gonna win like a title. I don't think he'll ever go far enough, but I think he can get you the playoffs. I thought I wasn't shit on him last year when we did Tampa. I just thought the offensive line was going to be purely so horrible in Tampa Bay that he was just going to get eaten alive, and that happened against Detroit. We saw against the Lions. It finally caught up to them, and
No,
I
don't want to get too much into tomorrow's topic, but I will say this: I do think that a lot of things that came out for Baker. His turnaround was really about the time that he spent with Sean McVay. Maybe I'm giving too much time to the Golden Boy. Maybe I'm giving too much credit to the Golden Boy, Sean McVay. But I really do feel like Baker's time with the Rams is what really helped to put him on this path here and help him out. I don't know if Dave Canellis is really that guy that kind of fostered that relationship and brought him back into it.
Well, that's why I'm excited about our offensive coordinator. I know we're going to talk about the game real quick. Zach Robinson's our offensive coordinator. He's part of the Sean McVay tree, the Kyle Shanahan Sean McVay tree. Those coaches, they coordinators seem to be pretty good, so I'm excited for that. But back to the game, Boston's up 9-2. For me, 7-12 left. Yeah, Dallas has to wake up. Boston's not playing the best, so the fact that Boston's up by 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Dallas has an opportunity here to really, come away with a good first quarter, and Boston is really playing in the dumps right now. So, Dallas really has to come out and show some of that same fire that they had in game 4. I mean, where's the urgency? Where is this is the last time I'm ever going to touch this court again in the finals? I'm not seeing that. So they've really got to come out here and bring that same passion and energy.
Luka just had a nice hand. You're going to see it. Nice
and one. Yeah.
He's shooting the free throw now, so we'll see if he clutches it up. Yep, he made it. Yeah, that was a good pump fake on Horford. I mean, nothing Horford could have done there, honestly.
Yeah, I'm really looking to Dallas to win on the free throw line. I think Dallas has to shoot better from the free throw line. That is 100% something that has to happen. It's something that plagued them in the first 2 games, and even in the third game too. They've just got to shoot better from the free throw line, and a lot of that hinges on Luka Doncic, who's going to get a lot of those calls. So,
hey, everyone that's in here, comment, man. What do you think's going to happen tonight? Is it over for Dallas, or does Boston choke it up? Like, what do you think's going to happen? Hey, if Boston does win, who do you think's going to get the Finals MVP? Man, throw it in the comment section. We'll shout you out here. We'll say your comments. You're in here. You might as well engage with us. I know you're watching the game. You might as well tune. OKP's playing. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, he's there. He's playing.
Good. Glad it's best when the players are all healthy when they're playing.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want anybody to make any excuses about why a team won and why they didn't win or whatever. It's a good thing.
I mean, and Boston, the first few rounds, someone got hurt. I mean, Dallas is pretty healthy. I get Luka's got, he's nicked up, but KP got, he missed 2 games, and so I mean, Boston had to survive without him. I mean, honestly, KP was out for a lot of the playoffs. I mean, it's not like Boston didn't have anyone out. But
what's crazy is I just scanned the entire the stadium from what we saw on camera, and there was only one black person there in a Dallas Mavericks jersey. All of the fucking Boston Celtics fans are white. This is stupid.
I have no idea what to say about it.
I'm watching. I'm looking at the fucking stands right now. I don't see anybody. All I see is white fucking people in the stands wearing green jerseys.
Boston is notorious to be a fucked up city. So
it is a fucked up city. So
yeah, I mean, even Mark Wahlberg had some shit come out. Allegations. I don't know if it was true or not, but he had some shit back in his heydays.
Yeah.
He's from Boston. I'm the Wahlbergs, Donnie and Mark.
Come on, Luka. Let's do something.
Man. And but the hockey, the Stanley Cup too, man. The fucking Panthers blew it.
Okay.
8-1 too, man. So both finals, man. They just don't seem like they want it in. Where you at right now, time-wise?
I'm at 5:58. I just watched dude hit the 3 from the Mavericks, so I'm happy about that to see somebody else hit a shot.
Who number 8 is? Who number 8 is hit a 3?
Yeah, I'm wondering who else is going to step up for the Celtics other than Drew Holiday, man. Like, what is happening here?
Wow, Tatum got. Oh, never mind. They called it a jump ball. Okay. No, they called it a jump ball there.
Another 3 from number 8. He's got 2 straight threes. That's where I'm on.
Josh or something Jones. I think it was Josh Jones. PJ Washington made fucking nice block on Tatum. Tatum had the ball the whole time, so it's a jump ball. Josh Green, my bad. I had the Josh part right.
Yeah.
Derek White hit a good 3. Yeah, Derek White is a little dog, man. I like Derek White. I'm a Derek White.
Did they call a jump ball on that? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, they called the jump ball.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think that's a good call.
Tatum didn't let go of the ball. No, it's good. He didn't let go of the ball, and he came down with it. So
yeah, I'm good with that contact right there. I don't think that's necessarily a foul in the finals, at least the way that they've been playing it. I agree with that call there.
God, KP's shot is so ugly.
Nice 3 from Derek White there.
This quarter is just I'm not impressed with anyone. I mean,
Yeah,
oh, look at
exactly.
Tatum trying the Kobe, man.
I don't tell me that when I'm not excited for that.
He missed it.
Oh God. Did you see where Tatum got his son to reenact the
Yeah.
Kobe picture? That's the
Surprised no
whole
one.
thing, man. Nobody likes this guy because of those stuff. He's such a cornball.
I'm
He's
surprised no one
just such
talks
a
about it more
cornball.
than. Oh, nice alley oop by Kyrie and Lively, man. Lively's a good name, Mike.
Nice, yeah.
Wait, what's his first name?
Derek Lively.
Yeah, I was thinking of Blake Lively. What a beaut. Ryan Reynolds is a lucky man.
Whoop. Yeah, he is. But you know
Hey,
what?
I'm not gonna lie. I watched all of Gossip Girl.
That guy's, he's living good life because he's an amazing person. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is just, he to me, a lot about living a good life is about doing good, no matter what. Like, just be a genuine, good human being, and good things will happen to you. I'm not sitting here saying that things
Yeah,
will always just come right back to you or whatever. It's not about the immediate, but just in general, like you don't need anything to tell you that you need to be a good person. Just be a good person. And a lot of times when you share those good moments with people, things come back to you. And Ryan Reynolds to me is just a person who he obviously he was born into superstardom. He was born into stardom. His father, Burt Reynolds, an
I
extremely
didn't know that was his. I never knew that was his father.
you never knew that was his
No,
father?
I never
No,
knew.
dude,
No,
dude.
I never knew.
No, 100%. Burt Reynolds. He's somebody that, grew up with a good life. But he never ever took that for granted. I think that Ryan Reynolds has just been an amazing human being throughout his entire life, given his position and his where he's, come from. He's always, given back, and I just love everything about Ryan Reynolds, man. I'm a super Deadpool fan too, but I'm
Apparently
biased.
the bartender from the first one, apparently he says that he came out like Ron Reynolds has come out as a dick essentially. I mean he was a oh damn, I don't know if he was married to Scarlett Johansson either. Damn.
Who the bartender from Deadpool
Yeah, the bartender from
is
Bar
married
for
to
Deadpool.
Scarlett
No, no, no,
Johansson?
no, 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 no. Ryan Reynolds was
Oh,
married to Scarlett Johansson. He went from
oh,
Scarlett
okay,
Johansson
okay,
though.
okay.
So I don't see them like I don't see him saying he's I went on Wikipedia, it didn't say it. They were related.
Who Burt Reynolds? He's got man. Somebody he's famous. He's got a famous dad.
James Chester Reynolds was a Royal Canadian Mounted Policeman. He's a big police officer.
Hold on, Brian Reynolds has a famous dad. I fucking saw this shit.
It
It's
says he's
something.
married. He's a dad to a policeman in Canada. Let me turn this fan off, dude. I'm fucking sweating my ass off, dude. Just telling you what Google says. I don't argue with Google that much. Because I never heard that. That's why it threw me off. Oh man, that fan feels good. No, but man, good for no. But yeah, the bartender said that like Ryan Reynolds was an asshole to him. Like, he's pretty much Ryan Reynolds allegedly said like, "Hey, you're not the fucking movie star I am," and he like belittled him essentially. And I mean, maybe he did. Maybe they had like problems. I don't know. Like, what I mean, Ryan Reynolds probably is never going to address it. To be honest, I mean, no offense, the guy's not as big as Ryan Reynolds, so I don't think Reynolds cares. I mean, he's got his friends group.
Yeah, I think that there was a lot of disagreement. I think with Deadpool 2. It wasn't until Deadpool 2 that they really had like writing issues and all that. And through that situation is where they grew apart, and there was some issues there.
Damn.
I stand corrected on Ryan Reynolds' father. I remember hearing it somewhere, but I don't stay in tune with all these people. One thing that I don't do is I don't, love all of these like, celebrities and all that shit. Not saying that you do, but I'm just saying I'm
Oh
not.
yeah.
I had heard it. And I thought that he had like some famous dad. My bad. I was wrong.
Tatum Brown, by the way, 1 for 9, 2 points combined. Almost through 9 minutes in the game. So
Yeah, this is that start that I tried to tell you. Like I was saying earlier, like I I'm worried about Boston coming out and being, skittish,
Mismatch.
anxious and trying to figure out, just not being aggressive. And I'm really seeing that a lot by Boston. The only people that I've seen really aggressive is Drew Holiday. I know that Tatum had that drive that got called a jump ball, but other than that, I really haven't seen too much aggression. And Boston just looks like they're on the ropes right now. They're trying to figure out what the fuck to do, and they just got to play their game.
Yeah, they do. I mean, KP. This is a mismatch. Like, every time I see KP with the ball, man, they just get a good mismatch. I know Kyrie fouled and he missed a free throw, but still, I mean, goddamn, summer league already next month. We're less than a month away
Oh
from
yeah,
summer
no,
league.
no, but big news this year with NBA. So immediately after the finals ends, the NBA free agency kicks off. Immediately after the finals ends, players can negotiate and sign with other teams. That is a part of the new CBA.
Okay, I thought it was June 30th. I think that's when, or June 26th, LeBron had to announce his player option. I don't keep up with
No,
the
no.
CBA like that.
So players that have CBAs and all that stuff, yes, they have like deadlines. But players that are dead set as free agents, no matter what, they can immediately sign contracts with other teams. I saw it on Twitter today. So let's not take Twitter for fact.
I think it is false because it says starting June 30th at 6 p.m. teams will be allowed to negotiate with free agents who are not on rosters.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, you keep falling for this Twitter stuff, man.
Hey,
Like,
somebody told me to download Twitter. It was
ooh,
Jake. It was Jake. Jake told me to download
Vlad
Twitter. That's where all the news was.
Makaki, the most guaranteed money at the pick 34 position. He signed a 4-year deal with the Chargers. That just broke. So I think that's going to be a good fit for the Chargers.
Who?
Lad Makaki, the little white receiver from Georgia. They picked up.
Okay.
They're the ones that traded up with the Patriots. And you guys traded back
Yeah.
and got Jalen
Yeah.
Polk.
I like Jalen Polk. I think Jalen Polk's going to be a really good wide receiver for the Patriots. I'm
I'm
pretty
excited to
excited
see.
for that.
I'm excited to see Polk and Baker, Javon Baker.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about Drake May. Again, I do think the Patriots need to hold off. Don't start him until after the bye week. That's just my take. But I'm hearing a lot of good things about Drake May. Learning curves. He's fighting right through it. He's really showing up for the team. I'm excited for what Drake May is going to bring to the Patriots. Where is the ball movement by the Celtics right now? All I'm seeing is guys going one-on-one.
Watch the next play when about 1:39 left, because it was perfect ball movement there. So as soon as you said it.
Okay, all right. I'm glad to hear that. Actually, I'm not. I fucking hate to hear it, but
it was perfect ball movement.
All right. Hey, Dante Exum knocking down the three. I'm at 150 right now, so Dante Exum knocked down the three. Here we go. I think I'm about to see this ball movement here. All right, pass. Okay. All right. No, I like that. I like that crashing. Boston definitely needs to move the ball. It's the one thing that's made them as good as they have been all year long is their ball movement. So
Boston's definitely they're closing the quarter out. Like, that's what they preach. Last 2 minutes, Boston is on a nasty run to start. Like, it was just not 18-19. It's 26-18. Less than a minute left.
Oh wow.
7-0 run in a minute. 7-0 run with a minute 10 left.
I'm at 18-21, so that's crazy to jump like that. So
Tatum perfect steal and then drove it all the way full, or about a little past half court.
Yeah, Dallas cannot get themselves in these situations. They've got to do a better job of closing these fucking quarters, man.
Now Dallas is just shooting at will. They're just shooting at will. Like, it's all 3-pointers now. Like, they've given up this quarter. They're defeated.
No aggression. There you go. I mean, this is what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get when you're lazy with the ball. 18-28. I'm at 37 seconds and it's 18-28. I don't know what's gonna happen now, but I mean, this is just disgusting. You cannot do this. and Cleveland just throwing it up. He doesn't even set his feet. He doesn't even do a dribble set. Like he just throws it up. That's disgusting, man. You've gotta be more.
Ended on a 9-0 run in the first.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take a break here, and I'm gonna go and get me a drink here.
No, you're good.
Get myself set up.
No, you're good.
So, 10-point game in the first.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, everyone that's listening, Alan's gonna take a break. This is the first quarter. It's 28-18. Like we said, Boston ended on a 9-0 run. Hey, everyone that's in here, man, come on, comment right now. This is the time to interact, time to engage with us. It's just me right now for a few minutes. Hey, man, like, what do you guys want to talk about? I mean, we got baseball out there still. We got the NBA going on, a little hockey. Not a big hockey guy, but it's going on. Hey, congrats to Bryson DeChambeau. He won the U.S. Open, his second one. This time not in front of no fans. This time it was in front of everyone. Rory McIlroy, he just gave it up, man. Rory did not finish well. Bad putts on 16 and 18, two short ones. After DeChambeau actually tried giving it away too on a short putt, and you hate to see it. I mean, DeChambeau though, it's pretty cool, pretty cool golfer. The way he's engaging with the fans, the way he's interacting, he's out there having fun. In between shots, he's out there and enjoying with the cameras, enjoying with the fans. So you love to see it. He won't be on the Olympics team. He's a number 6 American golfer. So a lot of people are trying to get him on there because the LIV Tour, they don't get golf points for the world rankings for the LIV Tour, but unless you win in the majors for them. So, shout out to DeChambeau. The Florida Panthers, they blew game 4, to sweep the Edmonton Oilers. So now it's back to in Sunrise, Florida for game 5, a winner go home game for the Oilers as well. Baseball, Mookie Betts and Yamamoto, they both got hurt. Anthony Rizzo got hurt. Garrett Cole's returning. So we got some big news out of there. The comment is this over? Is Dallas done? Is Boston going to win a gentleman's sweep? Is Boston going to get their first championship since the 2008 finals? The big 3 with KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. So is it over? Is it done? It's 28-18. But no, like I said, tomorrow NFC South, we're live for that. It's gonna be exciting because I said Chris is a Saints fan, I'm a Falcons fan. And then we'll jump back in order the way we should. Or actually, I'm sorry, no. We're gonna go to the AFC South next week, followed by the AFC West the previous week, and then we'll end our division breakdown with the NFC West. So we have 4 divisions left. We're at the halfway point. Hey, it's June 17th. I know it's early. Who's winning the Super Bowl? That's what I want to know. Who do you think's winning the Super Bowl right now? If you had to make a prediction right now, who's representing the AFC, who's representing the NFC, and who's winning it? I think it's Detroit's year, boys. I'm high on them. I'm high on Detroit. Love to see Atlanta do it, obviously, but I'm high on the Lions, man. If you watch NFC South or NFC North episode, I said it, man. The Detroit Lions, they're going to be the 1 seed, in my opinion. I think it's over. Oh, man. I'm dying over here, boys. It's my flu game. Like I said, I think I have COVID. It's my MJ game right here. It's my flu game. The ESPN, man, they interview the weirdest people. I mean, no disrespect towards Derek Jones, but why are you interviewing Derek Jones? You should be interviewing the coach or interview like Luka or Kyrie. Like, interview like the best players. I hate to say it, though. Luka should be playing 48 minutes tonight. I mean, I get it. You don't want to wear him out, but you're down 10 points. You need Luka Doncic in this game right now. You need him in there. Man, what a good recovery. Good recovery by Boston or Dallas right there. They lost the ball all the way back to the other end of the court. Kyrie pushes it out pretty quick. But no, yeah, it's 28-20 now. No, I was just saying, I think Luka, I hate to say it, he should play about 48 minutes this game.
Yeah, I think that it's a desperation game on the other team's court. I think Luka's got to play somewhere between 46 to 48 minutes. Like
Hauser
almost there.
Hauser just hit a deep 3. Also, if you're watching YouTube TV, fourth quarter is going to be commercial free. Crunch time. I'm assuming it's the whole fourth quarter. I'm not sure.
That's kind of crazy. I don't know how they do that with timeouts. I guess they probably just Have you watching the benches or something? I'm not really sure how that goes, but
Or the commentary team can just keep talking about shit,
I guess yeah.
Kyrie's only got 2 points, 1 of 4. He needs to wake up.
Yeah, Kyrie and Luka got to play good on the road. That's the thing.
Now Boston's just hitting anything at will. They're just hitting shots. Hauser that deep three. Jaylen Brown just hit a 3.
Okay.
Good pass from Tatum.
Yeah. Kind of feels like Boston got through those first quarter jitters, and now they're about to lay the onslaught. The question is, can Dallas weather the storm and fight back into this game? It's already a pretty we're talking about a double-digit lead. So what is that, a 12-point lead right now?
12-point lead. Hate to see it. I mean, I know you don't like Boston, so
I fought as much as I could to not be on here because I did not want to watch the Boston Celtics win on live. You'll probably see a very angry me later on if this is a contested game and Boston ends up winning. But guys, this is what sports is all about. We have our teams, we have the teams that we hate, and you got to be a good sport about it. At the end of the day, I mean, Boston fans don't know nothing about being good sports, but I'll live with it.
Yeah, I've seen my fair share of teams I don't like win championships in all sports. I mean, NFL, I've seen the Saints win. I've seen the Bucks win. I've seen the Patriots win. At the time, I wasn't really a big Steelers fan when I was a kid. Now they don't bother me. I've seen Boston Red Sox win. I've seen the Astros win. NBA, I mean, I don't really like hate Boston. I mean, I probably should, but
you're a Heat fan, so maybe the Knicks. But the Knicks don't do anything. So,
but when I became a Heat fan, like the Knicks Heat rivalry, it's still a rivalry, but it wasn't the 90s.
It wasn't. No, yeah.
The Celtics were our rivals, early on, and then even this past, I don't want them to win, but I don't truly hate the Boston Celtics. I just think that they're overrated. No, I mean, if they win this year, hey man, they win. They prove everyone wrong.
Just prepare yourself. Just prepare yourself for if the Celtics win, it's going to be a summer of slander on the Boston Celtics' original 11 championships that they won when the NBA had 8 teams in it.
Well, so they'll still find ways to. They'll still find ways to slander Tatum. There's gonna be some stats that come out.
They don't really have 18 championships if they win this because they were playing in a league where there's only 8 teams. Can you really count those championships? I mean,
how many of the Lakers were in those eras? I'm just asking legit.
In those eras, the Lakers did not win. It was until after that. The Lakers have won the majority of their championships after the merger and after the NBA has become more solidified in what it is actually today.
Well, that's like saying you can't count the Yankees World Series in. A handful of those were in the 20s and 30s and shit. Back when the teams weren't as many as they are now.
Even if you don't count those though, how many have the Yankees won in the last 40 years?
I have to go look. The only era I think was the 80s. We didn't.
I would just say is where in there, because the thing is the Lakers have won a championship in every decade.
Yeah, Yankees haven't done that.
So that is significant.
All right, so here we go. Here are the Yankees. So they won. So they didn't start winning into the 20s. So 23. So they dominated. So if you're going the last 40 years, well, really, 09, 2000, 99, 98, 96, 78, 77, 62, 61. So
there's a significant gap, though. You said 99 and then 98.
We didn't win it. The 80s. So starting with the 20s, the only eras we have not won were the 80s and the 2010s.
80s and 2000. Okay, but you were, I
And
mean, you
the
were
2000
competitive in 2010s though. I
the
mean, it was
2010s were
still
the 2010s were the only decade we did not make a World Series.
okay. All
Since
right.
we started winning, we came close. We were in some ALCSs, but we just
All right.
never we couldn't get past Houston. I think we I'm not sure if we lost other teams too, but yeah, we just couldn't get past really the Astros in the last part of the 2010s. But I mean, yeah, I mean, they're still playing World Series. It wasn't like Harvard and Yale in college football where they were just voting who the champion
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I mean, you're at least playing a team. Maybe not as many
Exactly.
teams, but
Yeah. The more I look at my caricature of Luka Doncic from Twitter, the more I see him as like an Asian version of Luka Doncic. He looks like he's straight from a Yakuza game.
Tatum's got 8 points and 7 assists, man. He's facilitating.
Yeah,
Tatum's definitely
I don't
involved,
know.
just not.
Yeah, of course. He's been involved this entire series, but all of that still leads to him having negative plus minus. Again, we don't. I know you don't like too much about the plus minus, but at the same time, like even when they've been winning, he's had negative plus minuses, and that to me is an issue.
I have to go look that one up. I don't even know. So let's go look up the big blowout. I mean, I'm assuming that they were. So game 1, Tatum was plus 19, which is like you said, blowouts are different. You're either or. Game 2 where they won by 7. Tatum was plus 6. So if you take them out, they still win by 1.
Okay.
The game 3, he was only he was minus 4 in game 3.
Okay.
So he's still majority. But it was because that big game 1.
Well, yeah. We take out game 4. We take out game 4, and then he's probably got a positive plus minus, huh?
Well, yeah, he's negative because of game 4. Now he was up plus 19, and then you have the minus or the minus 33. So that's 14, minus 14, and then you have the plus 7.
So that's minus 7.
Plus 6. I'm sorry, plus 6. So now you're minus 7, then minus 4. Yeah, he's minus 11 in the series. Not counting tonight's game.
I mean, he's turned it on right now. He's aggressive. He's going to the paint. He doesn't care about contact. He's not seeking content. That was a big issue with Luka. Last time that we were live is that Luka was seeking contact, and he's not seeking it. He's just going to the paint and getting those fouls. The thing that's just pisses me off that I hate the most is the start and pump fake, or the start, stop, pump fake, and then try to get contact. That I hate that. Just go up. Just go up.
They want that and 1.
Yeah, I mean, he just hit it.
Wade, Melo, even Kobe back then. They were. I mean, they kind of started. They changed the rule a little bit though. Like it has to still be a natural shot.
It does have to be a natural shot. However, you can still go up and try to get that shot off. Like as long as you're in that motion of moving forward, they're gonna call that contact. The thing that they're not gonna call is when you stop, go backwards, then go forward and try to seek contact. Like that is the thing that they're not going to call on Luka. I mean, they just actually called it just now, but it's that thing that they're not going to do in most situations in this NBA is when you stop, you collect yourself and then try to go up to seek contact. Just don't stop. Just go up. You're going to get that foul call if you just go up. And I don't know if it's an athleticism thing with Luka. Because, the thing that Luka's always going to be compared to is LeBron James because of his statistics, because he fills the stat box and he's, 33 points and 10 assists and 9 rebounds or whatever it is. Luka's always going to be compared to LeBron. The thing to me is that he's nowhere near the athlete that LeBron ever was. And I'm pretty sure everybody understands that. But it's just in these situations where you're going on a drive and you stop in the middle of your drive, you back up and then you go back up. That's just not going to get you a foul call in the NBA today. It drives me insane to see this over and over and over again. And I always have to call it out. But again, another thing that the Mavericks are doing right now that I can't stand is that they're settling for these threes. They're trying to hit that home run every single time. Honestly, the Celtics are kind of winning this the way that the Boston Red Sox win, which is fucking on the box.
Fuck the Red Sox, dude.
Yeah, I fucking hate them too.
They just took two against us in Fenway. They took Saturday and Sunday.
You know, that's a big series, isn't it?
I mean, we're still up. Oh, and we're up in the division, but it's Baltimore that we're competing with.
No, Siri, I don't need you right now. Please
But
go
the Boston. I mean, it doesn't matter who's bad. I mean, either team can be dog shit. That's gonna be a competitive. Usually, it's pretty competitive. Paul Skeens is out here pitching tonight. I know it's Chris's guy. You know, Paul Skeens out here, 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 7 Ks. ERA is back down to 2.29. Has first pickoff too on Del Cruz. Old Paul Skeens from LSU, Libby Dunn's boyfriend. That's what people refer to him as.
I don't know who Libby Dunn is either. But
she's the famous gymnastics girl from LSU.
The only gymnastics person that I know is the one little girl, Simone Biles.
Yeah. Libby Dunn's part of the NIL stuff, so she was getting that money. I mean, she wasn't the best, but hey, she got paid. Shout out to her, man. Do your thing.
Do your thing. Hey, on some other news, talking about some do your thing. I just completely redid my my opening of my house and my kitchen floor. I just completely redid it. I ripped out all of the flooring and I put down new flooring down. Man, it looks so phenomenal. It's really good, man. I'm surprised with myself. I kept on saying to myself, I'm a fucking engineer. I better know how to do math. And I just kept on algebraing that shit all around all of the angles and cutting it and doing all the stuff that I had to do. I just fucking I did that shit. It's phenomenal, man. It looks like a professional right now. And my buddy, I gotta shout out my buddy, Edwin. He's taught me a lot of things over the last couple of years. And shout out to him, No Diddy. That boy, he taught me a lot of things, man. Taught me a lot of things about cars. Taught me a lot about just taking care of things around the house, man. He's a good dude. So, veteran.
Still don't like what I'm seeing from Dallas, man. This is just very sloppy. Just taking dumb shots.
Yeah, man. I'm not really sure what the game plan was in this game. It was you've gotta come out here with more energy on the road. You have to have more energy on the road. You've got to go after them at the offensive boards, and you've got to be more aggressive going into the paint. And they're just settling for way too many threes. Like in that situation right there, Kyrie settles for that 3, and it's wide open. But if you're wide open, why don't you drive to the paint? You've got to get easy buckets right now, and I like that alley-oop right there. I like the alley-oop from PJ Washington to Gafford. I like that, but again, you've just got to be more aggressive. Pass up on some of those open threes. They're giving you those. Pass up on those open threes and try to take away the paint from them.
Man.
Shout out the Army. This past Friday was the Army birthday. The 249th birthday for the Army. We Army strong out here. All right. So it was a 249th birthday. My master sergeant, he hit me up on the group chat in front of everybody. He was like, "Hey, he was disappointed in me for not making any 249 jokes because I shot expert on the 249." And so I had to tell him I had to come up with a good comeback. So I took a couple of tests that I had to get done. I was on kind of a time crunch Friday night. So I told him in the group chat, I said, "Hey, Master Sergeant, I just finished my certs. I sent them in. I did those tests like a 249. I sprayed and prayed, but still shot expert, buddy."
Boston's or Dallas is on a little run here. So now it's cut down to 9.
Yeah, I mean, I see it. I see PJ Washington being aggressive, going into the paint. I like it. You know, pushing the pace. Luka right there with the rebound, and then coming in for the just immediately, not even landing. He pushes it up the court. I'm happy to see that. Look at Joe Mazzulla out here doing some coaching. Shout out to Joe Mazzulla. You know, I said some bad things about him earlier this postseason, and he's done a fantastic job this entire finals. Good timeout right there. Not like Jason Kidd's when they were up 20, they were on a 20-2 run, and then Jason Kidd calls a timeout. I don't know why he did that. But Joe Mazzulla called a timeout right there. You know, it's down to single digits, and it's a good time to call a timeout, recollect the team, get them back on their game.
Oh man, need a halftime.
How you feeling, buddy? How you feeling?
I feel like shit, dude.
Damn,
I'm dying.
Hate to hear it, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm afraid to eat. I'm legit afraid to eat.
Hey, keep all that juju over there. All right, I'm about to go through medical. I do not want to get sent home, so keep all that juju over there. No,
right.
No bad feelings towards you, buddy, but you got to keep all that juju over there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I need a halftime break right here.
We're getting close. It seems to be a pretty good game right now. I think that both teams are, it's sloppy. You don't want to see that in a game 5. Like, you're already 5 games into this finals. Why are these teams sloppy? But hey, I get it. The emotions get in the way. I think Boston has really come out and just been anxious this whole time.
Also, shout out to some former Steelers. You know, their sons are all playing at Notre Dame. I'm not sure what year, but Plexico Burris' son is a 3-star recruit, wide receiver. Winter Garden, that's right down the road for me and Jake and Chris and Luke. Ike Taylor's son is going to be a safety, 4-star. And Jerome Bettis' son is a 3-star receiver. All playing.
Yeah, I saw that. All of them playing at Notre Dame. They just did a photo op with that. So
those boosters are going to be that money. I mean, they already have good boosters, but man, that money is going to be flowing in. All 3 of them, three Super Bowl champions. Obviously the bus got one. Ike Taylor, I believe, has 2, if I'm not mistaken, and then Plexico's got one with the Giants. Never got one with the Steelers. You remember Plexico?
Yep. Shot himself in the leg.
Well, that's not what I was hitting at there.
What are we hitting at?
Yeah, the game-winning touchdown.
You know what? I think that he's more known for shooting himself in the leg.
That's fine.
He shot himself and he shot his career in the foot.
I think he shot himself in the leg, didn't he, or the knee?
He did. He shot himself in the leg, but he kind of shot his career in the foot, as the term.
No, he definitely. His career was never like truly the same. I think he had like a decent year, one or so years after that, but it wasn't the same. He's a big part of Eli. I mean, Eli and him had some success together.
I got to tell you, I kind of hate Twitter when it gives me a notification. I don't know about any of you out there, whoever's watching, how you guys are feeling. But I vehemently hate notifications on my phone. Like I have to clear all of them. I'm just that type of person. Maybe it's OCD. I don't think that it's OCD. I just kind of feel like if you're a person that has like thousands and thousands of notifications without checking them, like
That's my email.
I think you're kind of a psychopath.
That's my email.
That's insane. That's insane.
I'm not
like,
at 1,000.
No. I
I'm
get
at
it.
548 right now.
Okay, I get it if it's like, an email and it's like like me personally, I have set up a regular email and then I have a spam email like I use for signing up to like stuff that's gonna automatically send me stuff. Like I have things that are, I have an email for important emails like bills and like fucking documents and like important stuff, right? And then I have an email that I use to sign up for like when I log in like freaking any shop or something like that, right? And that one's gonna have a whole ton. I'll just normally just knock that. I'll just turn the notifications off on that. But I cannot be that person who has like 293 unread messages.
Oh
like,
no,
like on iMessages. It just drives me insane when I see people. They're like, I see screenshots and people are like, yeah, I got 293 freaking messages that I haven't read. That's insane. How do you
I don't do that. Message email, because I don't really use my email like that. I don't communicate with it. Man.
Get Al Horford out of the game. That man is old.
Hey man, he had a good little drive there on Gafford.
I mean, I've seen it, but the
took him to the fucking paint, dude. He worked his little ass.
To get there, it was ugly. To get there, it was kind of ugly.
It's all about the results, man.
Lucas
he's still the only guy. He's still the only guy I'm happy for if they win is Al Horford. Truly happy for. Big. I love watching Al Horford. Love playing with him sometimes 2K too because he'll hit those corner shots if you're playing with him.
Is there something wrong with the fact that I just can't stand these like fucking vegan players, like fucking Al Horford and Chris Paul? Like they're fucking vegan and they're like, ooh, we've extended our career. Yeah. Look it up. I think Al Horford is fucking vegan. I'm gonna look this shit up right now.
I didn't know Chris Paul was.
Al Horford vegan or vegetarian? What does this guy gotta say? He kind of goes on a Tom Brady diet.
He's in good shape. He's in good shape though.
Yeah, I kind of
like
just I know Chris Paul 100% is fucking vegan. I hate that shit.
I mean, Al Horford's physique's pretty good. If you look when you're watching right now, it looks pretty good. Most games without a title in NBA postseason history. Al Horford 186, Karl Malone 193.
Karl Malone, he kind of deserves all of it after having sex with a 13-year-old.
Well, those allegations, or were those actually come out and true? Did they
like it was all true, but it didn't matter back then? I guess I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean it's like Christopher Columbus. The shit that it wasn't illegal back in the day, back when he was exploring the world, but it was still morally wrong, at least.
Absolutely, it was all morally wrong.
Man, come on, halftime.
You fighting for it, huh?
Yeah, dude.
What music you got for us during this halftime?
I don't know yet, man. Let me see what's on the docket here. We did rock last time, I think, right?
We did, yeah. We gotta get some
daydreaming.
We gotta get some R&B in here, man. We gotta get some R&B.
We got dance pop. Okay. And then we have night driving. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah.
That's gonna put the viewers to sleep. All right.
Or we could just hit it with the classic. Just let this play over and over again.
Oh, hey. All right. In 1983, a then 20-year-old Karl Malone impregnated his girlfriend, 13-year-old Gloria Bell, while playing
Damn.
basketball at Louisiana Tech University. According to Bell, her family declined to press statutory rape charges because of his impending NBA fortune, except he then denied paternity of their child, Demetrius Bell. That's a
Yeah,
little fucked up.
you know
That's
what?
fucked up.
You're gonna be an NBA star. Fuck it. We don't care if you had sex with
We
our
don't
13-year-old daughter.
exactly. That's fucked up. That's crazy. I don't know why I'm smiling right now. It's probably because of the alcohol.
I
But
mean,
it's still fucked up.
obviously, Karl Malone's fucked up for doing it. I mean, if it's, I mean, legitimately said did not a paternity test, but if it is really his kid, I think it might be even more fucked up. The parents didn't do anything about it. Like, I get it. You committed
Yeah,
the
100%. I
offense,
mean,
but like,
no, but the family was like, "Hey, he's about to be an NBA star. Let's ride this out." Like,
kids in middle
no,
school.
no,
My
what the
kid's in middle
fuck?
school. Yeah, my kid's in middle school. You're 8th grade. Fuck it. Let's let her be pregnant.
That's fucked up.
We'll get him for child support.
Let's ride it out and see how it goes, and then we'll press charges on his ass afterwards. Like, get the fuck out. That's fucked up by the family. But again, it's still fucked up by Karl Malone. Like, there is no getting around that.
This game's over, dude. This game is done. They're just hitting their shots.
What are we looking at? Because right now I got a 12-point game.
I have a 15-point game. You'll see a Jaylen Brown 3 in a minute.
Yeah.
Nice pass by Tatum.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown knocking down the shots. I kind of feel like Jaylen Brown wins MVP if this continues to go.
Derek White, corner 3, off a pass from Jaylen Brown. It's 18-point game, a minute 15. Of course, Celtics 12-3 run in the last 3:42. They close these quarters. I mean, every single win, it seems like they close the quarters.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing in the NBA, man. It's such a man, the game today, man, in NBA, it's all about runs and it's all about closing quarters. That's the thing.
Kyrie, dude, what are you doing?
I just think that the Mavericks are just trying too hard to play hero ball. Like, what are you doing? Why are you jacking up threes? Why are you just driving the lane like the way that they are? Where's the cross action? Where's the okay? All right. I see. All right, Kyrie throws it back. All right.
I would rather just let it go out of bounds at that point. I get it, you're trying to save the ball, but dude, you just stole it from Derek White. You're throwing his direction.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm not seeing is the energy from the Mavericks. I'm not seeing them crash on the ball. I'm not seeing them driving the lane and going after those offensive rebounds. I'm not seeing all the things that they did in game 4 that got them the win, the crazy win. Like, I'm not seeing that. Where is your fucking passion for fucking winning right now?
It's not there, man. Shout out to you, Jules. I don't know if you're watching or not, but shout out to you. You are a Celtics fan, and I will admit, I said this was going to be the Bucks year, and I know you've been respectful. You haven't really called me out. I mean, I was the first one to admit, hey, I was wrong about Boston and Milwaukee. Hey, man, I think it's over. So shout out to the Celtics, man. Way to get number 18. Way to be the league leaders in finals, man. I think it's done. I just don't think Dallas has the heart, the passion tonight. They're just jacking anything at will. PJ Washington, another 3. Just shooting it at will, man. So you touch the ball, you're just going to plant it and shoot it. No ball movement.
No ball movement. Everybody's trying to play hero ball. Everybody's trying to hit that home run. And you're not going to win games when you're trying to hit home runs. It just doesn't happen. Where's the coaching? Every time that the Mavericks have went on a run, the Celtics have called a timeout. They've done what they needed to do to try to.
Tatum just sealed it.
It's just
deep step back 3 over Luka. He's got 16 points, 9 assists. Hey, he's having a good game.
20-point game. 20-point game.
Well, Luka's about to have an and 1. Dallas won this quarter by 7 points at the moment, or 8 points at the moment. It'll be 7 if Luka just is
it's not enough. Either way, however it goes, it's not enough. It's not enough.
See what they're
I don't
doing. It's going to keep getting worse and worse.
I don't want to hear the nonsense that Luka doesn't have enough around him when we were literally calling the backcourt the best backcourt before the fucking finals started. Like
they have enough. They made it through the West, man. They made it through the West.
Exactly. You went through 3 straight teams over 50 wins. They have enough. They have a better bench than the fucking Celtics, and they're just getting defended better. They're not crashing to the board. How the Celtics do not have a big man on the court.
Hey, it's over. It's done. Sam Hauser's hit a 3 at midcourt in the time at the end of the half. It's over. It's done. It's done. I'm sorry, not Sam Hauser. Pritchard, whatever you want to call him. I thought it was 30. I thought I saw 30. He's been hitting some threes.
And again, Mavericks not hitting fucking free throws. It's just
You see the half court shot yet?
Yeah, I just saw it. It's a 21-point game going into halftime. This game's over.
Outscored by 11. 11 by the second quarter, 10 in the first. It's done. It's over. Congrats, Boston. You guys deserved it. You guys won, man. You guys are the best team. I get it. Yeah, people are going to criticize your East Conference run, but you beat the top West Conference team that came out. I mean,
yeah,
you guys did. You guys did it, man. I still think with Minnesota and Denver, you might struggle a little bit, but hey, that's a what if scenario. You beat the team.
Those are all what ifs. Yeah,
you beat the team that was in front of you, and you're blowing them out. It's not like They said, "Fuck the anxiousness, fuck the pressure. This game's series over."
This is ugly, man. This is ugly.
Done.
What a fucking shame of a game coming out from Dallas, man. What a just travesty. I
decided to do a watch along for this game and push the NFC South till tomorrow. What a joke, dude. What was I thinking?
Yeah, exactly. NFL trumps all. This series is just.
You'll never hear that you'll never hear a disagreement with that statement from me.
Listen, I love NBA, but when it's the Boston Celtics winning, I can't sit along for that.
The NFL trumps them. Like I said, they stole Christmas Day just because they wanted to. Just because they wanted to.
Yeah. No, and then they did it on a whole new platform. They said, you know what? Watch this. We'll take Christmas Day on fucking Netflix. Fuck all of you. We'll do it on Netflix.
They took it to another level too, where you think Tuesday, Wednesday, it's not going to happen. No, they said, fuck it. The teams that are playing there, they're going to have some games on Saturday, right before Christmas, and then those guys will play Christmas Day, just like it would be like a Sunday to Thursday transition. So NFL said, fuck it. This is our day now. We have Thanksgiving and we have Christmas.
Yep.
If they wanted to, they take Halloween too.
They can take all the fucking holidays. They can take them all.
Jules just said, shout out. He said, we got the best white boys on the team.
Hell yeah, Jules. Hey, Jules.
No, yeah. Hauser and Pritchard, man, tonight, they've hit some shots. Hauser's hit a couple. He's hit a couple threes. But yeah, NFL trumps all. Always will in this country. Nothing the NBA can do. Man, what a half.
Yeah, the series is over, man. I think Jake called it out. Jake said it on the chat. They were just waiting for game 5. They wanted to win it on their court.
Yeah, like we said, the area code 617. They won last time 617 with the big 3. It was just meant to be.
All right. So I might have the whereabouts of Jake Whittakin. He might be at a Mexican restaurant based off of his social media posts. He says that he's fat because he's full of experiences, and most of those experiences happened at a Mexican restaurant. So that might be where he's at right now. I don't know. Taking Facebook? A family day at the Mexican restaurant.
That's Facebook?
Yeah.
I don't see it on there.
Yeah, it's a meme.
It was me. I thought he tagged the restaurant or whatever. Man, dude, it's over, dude.
Yeah, just a little insight onto your boy, that guy, Alan Tomasella. If I'm not watching this, then I'm probably gonna watch some anime, I've been rewatching Demon Slayer. I just rewatched all of Jujutsu Kaisen. So if we end up turning off at this halftime, I'm gonna be back on some Demon Slayer. I'm rewatching it to see how I really feel about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I might go start this new Jake Gyllenhaal series called Presumed Innocent. It's on Apple, but I'm gonna try and stream it. It's he's like a lawyer, it looks like, and he had an affair
Yeah, I've
with
heard about
his
that.
family. I like Jake Gyllenhaal. It looks really good.
I think that Apple has really put out a lot of good shows. They put out a lot of good movies. I think Apple is doing a new movie that's coming out recently. In near future, Apple's doing a movie, so they're venturing out to doing original Apple movies in theater drops. I really like the content that they put out, though. Has anybody watched the Netflix Rebel Moon series though by Zack Snyder? I think that's a really good series that's out there.
Also, if this game is not turned around by halfway the third quarter, it could be an early night, like Alan hinted at.
Yeah, man. I'm just
I'm
gonna be completely honest with y'all. I cannot watch a Boston Celtics championship. Like, I know that the Lakers and the Celtics have an equal amount of championships, 17, right? Lakers have 17 plus one because we did win the in-season tournament. We're the first ones to win that, and that's kind of a thing that happened. We don't want to poo-poo that, but we did win that in-season tournament. However, Celtics are going to go on to win 18. I don't necessarily feel that all 18 of those are true championships because a lot of them happened before a merger and blah, 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 blah. But I just can't stomach watching these motherfuckers win because I fucking hate them. All right. They got all these fucking fans in this fucking stadium. They're all fucking racist. I can't fucking stand every single one of them. All right. And I'm over here watching this team fucking win based off of the fucking good old boy system. They out here just they got the best team. Fucking listen, Joel Embiid, he said it last week or earlier this week, whatever you want to call it, when he said that, did the Bucks hand them the championship? No, they did not, because the Bucks traded him to the Blazers, and the Blazers then traded him then to the Celtics. All right, Drew Holiday went to the Celtics. All right, but fuck, man, I fucking hate the Celtics. I can't stand it.
I don't mind watching them win, like if it's going to be a close competitive game, but I'm just not going to sit here for 2.5 hours till 11 o'clock and watch a massacre. I mean, like I said, I'll give them the praise. I'm going to give them the credit if we sign off early. They deserve it. They deserve their flowers. They won the championship. I'm blaming
the fucking
Brown and Tatum did something that we thought we would never see them do as a duo, and they're going to win a championship. Now they're going to stay together. They're not going to split up. They're going to remain 1-2 punch. You could argue still who's better. Obviously, Brown's been better this playoffs. Tatum's been better in the regular season. So, I mean, it just depends on what you want. But they're going to prove us wrong. They won a title together with Joe Mazzulla, a guy that no one respects. They won it. I mean, they won the championship. I mean, it's just
they went through every injured team that they could get to. All right, this might be actually the best thing to happen is that the Celtics win with this trash ass team. So then next year when they retry it, and the year after that when they retry it, and the year after that when they retry it, and they hold on to these two fucking bozos, and they don't actually win, then I don't feel so bad. But fuck them right now.
Well, we forget Porzingis was hurt most of the playoffs. I mean, he was their third guy.
Porzingis is not winning them a fucking championship. He's not. Drew is their third guy.
But they had one of their guys that's a super max or a max deal guy kind of guy. He was out. I mean, we can't deny it. I mean, I said I hate to say it, that they proved me wrong. I mean, they won a championship. They beat Dallas healthy.
Champagne. They're already popping champagne for the fucking Celtics right now. They think this game is over. They're gonna win.
It's over. Like Kenny Smith says, it's over.
Yeah, where are they going fishing? Because all of the fucking beaches are shut down now. They're not going fucking fishing.
Oh, also, shout out to you, Charles Barkley. You announced your retirement. Next year will
Man,
be the final year for Charles Barkley. Doesn't matter if TNT renews it. He said he's not going anywhere. He is done no matter what happens. I think he knows the writing's on the wall. TNT, Turner, they're not getting anything.
these
So
guys, man,
it's official,
they're
man.
so much a part of the upbringing of all of us in this age range. Man, you watch NBA over the last 15 years and you think about where would we fucking be without inside the NBA, without fucking Ernie Johnson, without Shaq, without Charles Barkley, without Kenny Smith. Like Charles Barkley stands above all of them, and the things that Charles Barkley has been able to accomplish in his entire career, being a standout basketball player, Hall of Famer, he's amazing, right? And then to come onto TV, we all knew he was coming onto TV. He's just fucking amazing. He says what he has to say. He never grates about it. Shout out to all the fucking fat women in fucking San Antonio that we all know about because of fucking Charles Barkley. Like, I just fucking hands down thank you, Charles, for everything that you've ever done, man.
I'm gonna miss the Shaq and Charles arguing, fighting with each other. He's like, yeah, he's like, I didn't have a Kobe and D Wade. He's like, Google me, Chuck, Google me. I mean,
Yeah,
I know they just do it to get on each other's skin, but no, it's gonna be sad to see the four of them not talking games. Like that's always a highlight. I said they're one of my favorite crews. Like, I mean, I'll always stand by. It's not the same because it's every Sunday you get more hours with them. But NFL game day morning on Sundays, that's one of my favorite crews. I love Rich Eisen, like Rich Eisen and Ernie Johnson. They are in the same boat to me. They're literally they're both iconic. Rich Eisen came from ESPN and then worked his way to NFL when they created the network. But no, Ernie Johnson been with Turner pretty much his whole career. He was March Madness. He's been part of that, part of baseball. He's been part of all of it.
Man, hockey, for me, I don't think that there is a TV host that stands above Ernie Johnson.
The only one that could argue, like I said, the only one that you can try to is Rich Eisen.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the only one that I can agree.
That you could try to argue it, but it's not, to me, it's not even in the same stratosphere. Like Rich Eisen is here and Ernie Johnson is here, and then underneath Rich Eisen, there's a significant gap, and there's everybody else. Like that's how I really feel. Like Ernie Johnson, there's so many times that I've been no homo, no fucking Diddy, bro. Like all of that shit. There's so many times that I've been moved to fucking tears just watching fucking Ernie Johnson on the TV screen when his son had his problems, and then when he was going through his cancer, and when he had all of these things, and he's still showing up. He's still showing up to do his job because he knew that he had a message for all those people out there, man. It just Ernie Johnson, not only that, like that's secondary to the fact that he has just been such an amazing TV host for so long. Hats off to Ernie Johnson. I'm going to be so sad to see either way, however it goes. If TNT still holds on, I'm still going to be sad to see Ernie Johnson and Charles Barkley go.
I will say another duo that they brought it back on ESPN Plus a couple years ago with NFL Primetime.
No.
Chris Berman is another guy like Berman, Ernie Johnson, and Rich Eisen. They're three of the GOATs. I mean, everyone has their preferences, obviously, if you're an NBA guy. And,
obviously.
But I like Rich Eisen better just because that's my preference is football. I watch it more. But Chris Berman, Tom Jackson were great. Stuart Scott, too. I mean, like,
Stuart Scott was
a hell of an anchor on SportsCenter. Hell of an anchor.
So many times I went to sleep to Stuart Scott, and then I woke up in the morning and they're still replaying the Stuart Scott from the nighttime, and like that. Jake had alluded to that earlier. A couple of weeks ago we were talking about it, and how many times did we just go to sleep with ESPN on and then wake up with ESPN on, and we're just listening to Stuart Scott just go do that, man.
Baseball Tonight too, like Carl Ravitch, whatever. He was a fucking legend back when Baseball Tonight was actually good, and Both of them. I still tell Jake and them that the night crew on Sports Center, like when it's the older,
Jake. Let's fucking go, Jake. Get in here.
When it's the older guys that are on ESPN at night, and then SVP does his little standalone thing. The night crew for ESPN with Sports Center is still good. It's the morning crew. It's the 6 o'clock crew. Those guys and gals, I can't get behind because they're not showing highlights. With the ESPN, it's good. I mean, it's good at night. Anything 11 p.m. and on. And Scott Van Pelt doesn't show like full highlights like the two anchors does, but he still does enough. Like his segments are good. Scott Van Pelt, another legend, you know. But no, yeah, those five right there, SVP, Stuart Scott, Rich Eisen, Ernie Johnson, Berman, they're legit. Like, I mean, your preferences who they are, but I still love how Chris Berman does primetime. He does it with Booger now. Tom Jackson, I think, signed off after a year or two. And Booger's not bad with Berman. He's really not. Yeah, but outside of that, Booger
McFarland is just insane. Remember when they did that ESPN Monday Night Football with Booger, and he kind of had his like own moment on the sideline? It was just kind of crazy, and it wasn't even on the sideline. It was just kind of like a little studio that they set up just for him, and it was just so bad. I could not watch it.
Chris Berman, though, like he sets anyone up for success. Not saying Tom Jackson couldn't do it without him, but that crew on Sunday, like before I watched NFL, I was a big ESPN Sunday morning guy with Keyshawn, Mike Dicta, Tom Jackson, Berman. There's another guy. I couldn't think of who the fifth guy has been out. But when I started watching NFL, you know, with Eisen and Kurt Warner and Coach Mooch and Warren Sapp and Marshall Falk and Michael Irvin, those guys were like, that was the NBA TNT. Like the personalities just meshed so well. And that's why NBA inside, TNT and all that, they were perfect with each other because the personalities just meshed. It didn't matter. I mean, Kenny Smith throwing Shaq into a fucking Christmas tree, legendary. And, I mean, it's just the personalities mesh well. And that's what I like. That's why, I'm not saying that's why Ernie succeeded, but like he says, those guys make his job easier. They really do. Just like Eisen, just like Berman, those guys made their jobs easier.
Yeah.
But no, it's going to suck. It's going to suck. It really is.
We went through this whole fucking halftime, bro. Man, you got to take a break.
I'm hoping it's a blowout still. Pray that Boston just
something has to happen. Here's the thing is that Jason Kidd is not that inspirer. He's not that guy in the locker room. He's not fucking Vince Lombardi. He's not going to go in there and just say, hey, knock this shit out and fucking stop being pussies and go into fucking paint and stuff and go after him. Like, Jason Kidd's not that guy. You look at Jason Kidd in the fucking in the locker room, shout out to Colin Cowherd. He's the guy with the hat on backwards, and he's like, hey, just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. We're gonna be fine. Just keep on going after it. That's the kind of fucking guy that Jason Kidd is, and that shit fucking pisses me off. Like, Gafford, where's the intensity?
Gafford just blowing
where's
layup.
Where's the intensity?
Gafford blew past Tatum, and he fucking blew the layup.
You can't fucking have that shit happening in the finals, man. Every fucking possession matters, especially when you're down 3-1, when you're down 3-0. Like, every fucking possession matters. What are you doing?
What's Luka doing? What's his points? I didn't even look at his stats.
Luka's all right now. He's getting to the lane. He's getting into the free throw line. Like, he's all right.
Let's give Tatum a wide open three so he can kick it around and have good ball movement, wide open dunk. Yeah, let's just good job, Dallas. Just if you don't want to say it's like Roy, man. I think those putts he missed yesterday. I think he was probably had DeChambeau in the Vegas bet. I think Dallas is betting on Boston right now.
It's fucking ugly, man.
Good job, Kyrie. Way to shoot a deep three almost from the logo for no reason. Not even like a true catch and shoot. He sat there for a second or two and then just shot it up. Because now what you're going to do is Boston's going to keep doing that thing. They're just going to take shots, ball movement.
Yeah, ball movement, man.
Tatum 7 of 13, 18 points, 9 rebounds, no turnovers. Like, Tatum's playing a legit great game.
What is Kyrie doing? I just saw the fucking half logo shot there, and I'm just why are you not aggressive? Why are you not driving to the lane? Why are you not trying to get points?
Another thing we didn't talk about. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up real quick. Is it really not in here? Where's it at on my fucking phone? Oh, here it is. Shout out to the Birmingham Stallions, 25-0 championship game in the UFL. Beat the Brahmas, man. Shout out to you, the Birmingham Stallions. You got to get some UFL. Hey, Tom Brady had his first action, doing some demo work in the studio for calling games. And he was also there with Joel Klatt and okay, I can't think of the name now. Kurt from Fox. So they did a little. Brady was a little shaky, in my opinion, but we'll see if he can wake it up for the NFL.
I'm excited for that.
Horford deep 3, 25-point game. Yeah, I'm a little excited for to see Brady. He better do good because, like I said, I think Greg Olsen was very good. And
of course, yeah.
And I understand you're Tom Brady. You signed that contract. Olsen probably understood what was going to happen. Probably still a little upset that he's going back to the B team. But Greg Olsen and Burkhardt, they were together for years. It wasn't just like he filled in. I mean, they were the B team together. And then when Joe Buck and Troy Aikman went to Monday Night Football for ESPN and Disney,
ESPN.
Greg Olsen was very good. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Tom Brady's got to live up to that. He better do good.
Luka over here hitting 3-point shots with his left hand after the whistle is called. Like, I mean, that's not the time to fucking hit that shot. That's not the time. 25-point game. You got 50 points in the third quarter. Where's the fucking intensity?
Boston might drop 130. I mean, if they keep the stars in. Man. WNBA action on why are they advertising for June 22nd? It's like a week ago. That's like a week away, or like end of the week. I do love some Cameron Brink though. That's my girl.
Man, she's out here. She's out here getting it, man.
Did you see that Caitlin Clark fucking shit? Jake said all ball. I don't think Angel Reese was trying to smack her. You could see like her eyes were on the ball the whole time. Her eyes were on the ball.
What do you mean?
No, Jake was saying that just
got fucking smacked in her fucking head.
I don't think though she was intentionally trying to hit her too. I think she mistimed it. Her eyes are on the ball the whole play. If you watch her eyes, there's no intent on smacking her. I get it. They have a little rivalry, a little beef, but I legit think Angel Reese was trying to go for the ball. Just was bad timing. Now, it didn't look good when she said, some people get fucking whistles and, pretty much we don't. That was why it was a bad look as well to people, but I think she was talking about the whole game in general.
Yeah, I mean, still, Caitlin Clark is out here getting fucking smacked around, man. I don't know how anybody can watch these games and think that this is just normal basketball when she's getting smacked upside her head. She's getting ugly calls against her. She's getting fucking screen set. Where is her teammates? I fall back to the same thing that Matt Barnes said about Caitlin
Watch
Clark.
this.
Where is her fucking teammates?
Watch this free throw. Apparently, Patrick Mahomes hates Pritchard. But watch this fucking no defensive rebound on the missed free throw. Man, what a game, dude. Might as well talk about fucking Stanley Cup Finals tomorrow, man.
I mean, right? Like, this is just
Edmonton and Florida playing I believe tomorrow.
Where is the intensity?
Dude, it's not there.
It's not there. You had a whole fucking halftime to go over this shit. Where are you at, Jason Kidd? Where are you at, Dallas Mavericks coaching staff? Where are you fucking at? You had a whole fucking halftime to go in there and tell them, look, this is your moment. This is your chance. This is your only shot to get this. You're not gonna fucking be back here. You're not. You're not gonna be back here. So leave it all out on the court. God damn it, man. I can't stand it when these teams are out here and they're just fucking playing. Hey, we won one, we didn't get swept. What the fuck is that type of mentality? That's a fucking loser's mentality. You know what? Every single one of these motherfuckers need to go through Napoleon Hill's fucking school of fucking entrepreneurship and fucking leadership. They all need to fucking go through that shit. Because how the fuck can you have a goddamn mentality of, hey, we didn't get swept? Hey, we didn't get swept. You know, we made it here. We made it here. We made it here. It's, you know, we did a good job. No, the fuck you didn't. You got fucking beat by a team that got 6 goddamn players on it.
Yeah, and one of them was hurt for 2 games. So, you know, their depth is literally 7, 8 guys.
I can't stand it, man. I'm watching this game and I'm just watching this fucking Mavericks team come out here and shit the fucking bed, man. 25-point game. When do we fucking call it? When do we fucking call this fucking live show?
Well, I think Jake wanted to hop on real quick, but
yeah, well, Jake's been fucking posting memes from fucking Mexican restaurants and shit. I ain't got time for it.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. He's like a high school girl too. I'm gonna call him out. I know you read our messages.
Man, she pisses me off so bad. My buddy, my best bud, he just sent me he just sent a message in another chat that I'm in. He said, Celtics win. I'm about to type him back, fuck you. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you and all these motherfucking Celtics fans. Fuck all of you. I fucking hate the Celtics.
Yeah, man, it's over, man. It's done. It's a done deal. Hate to say it, but it's been over since halftime. When Pritchard hit that, Pritchard, whatever you want to call him, hit that fucking half-court shot, that sealed the deal. Oh, now they're showing the last time they won in 08. Look at that. 3 in Lamar's face.
I'm about to fucking play some fucking TFT so I can win something. God damn it. I gotta fucking get in here and I gotta fucking play TFT just to fucking win something. Yeah, I see it over here with the 2008, and they're showing off the fucking Celtics. Fuck the Celtics and their fucking bought championship.
Whoa. Lakers bought a championship with Shaq.
Yeah, Lakers never bought a championship. Even when Lakers fucking made it there with Shaq, they didn't fucking buy it. They did that off the back of Shaq and fucking a second year fucking player.
They tried buying a championship with the last one. Well, the last one you failed.
The last one of that one with the
Karl Malone and
all those guys. Yeah.
Who was the other guy?
God damn it! Can Kyrie hit a fucking shot? Who is this fucking guy? He's supposed to be fucking Uncle Drew, and he's out here playing like fucking Uncle goddamn nephew. I don't know who the fuck he is. God, just do something. Make a shot.
It's over, dude. It's done.
It's done. It's nasty, man.
Hey, we got some guys saying, Alan, just calm down a little bit.
No, I'm not calming down. I'm not calming down. Who's saying that? Who said that?
Just do like, hey,
fucking calming down. Fuck the Celtics. Fuck this fucking team that's on this fucking court right now. These Mavericks are out here playing trash ass fucking basketball. I bet you Bronny James could play fucking harder than half of these guys out here. Hey, Luka, why don't you take a pickup fadeaway? You didn't even try to fucking dribble the ball. You just fucking faded away right off the bat. And Kyrie, you're supposed to be the most skilled player of all time. I don't want to hear that shit.
Tatum's first turnover.
I don't give a shit. Fuck Tatum. These guys, fucking pussies.
It's over.
This fucking Celtics team is trash.
I mean, they're winning.
They are. They are winning. Oh wow. Ooh. Fucking turnover on Tatum. Hey, let's turn the tide. Let's turn the tide, guys. Oh, Luka with a 3. Fucking idiot. What are you doing? Why are you fading away on a shot that you got nobody in front of you? I'm going a little crazy right now. I'm sorry.
No, I mean you're hot right now.
These guys, it just drives me insane. Why is Luka fading away on a wide open 3? On a wide open 3, he's fucking fading away. And then Kyrie, the only fucking thing that he ever does is try to fucking he just tries to fucking sneak his hands in and try to get a steal. How would you make a fucking shot?
Oh man, it's a done deal. I don't even have to say anymore, man.
Yeah, I mean it's a 22-point game. I don't know what you got on your board. I got 22 points on my board. This game isn't changing. If it was gonna fucking, what'd you say?
I got 22-point game as well. 6 minutes left.
Yeah, I mean, if this game was gonna change, it was gonna change fucking 5 minutes ago. And there's still no intensity from Dallas. There's no consideration for the fact that this is the last time they're gonna play fucking basketball. Look at them. They can't even crash offensive board. They can't even crash defensive board. Wide open fucking layup by Drew Holiday. You just let them have it. Again, even if he misses it, it's a fucking wide open fucking 2-point. I don't care if a guy hits a fucking 3 from the corner. It doesn't fucking matter. You guys aren't doing a damn thing.
It seems like Josh Green's the only one playing with Luka today. He hasn't missed a shot. He's got 14 points.
This is insane. 7-0 run and they're still up by 19. 7-0 run, they're still up by 19.
Yeah, it's a done deal, man.
$21-point game here. What's gonna happen? Luka's gonna take a fucking fadeaway 3. Oh, go in the paint and try to fucking draw a foul. Okay, hey, good one. At least he didn't do what I've been saying this entire time, where he drives, stops, and then tries to go back up for a fucking and-1. He just went up for it. Hey, where was that fucking 3 games ago?
18-point game. 5 minutes left in third. They've outscored him this quarter by 3 points. Wow, good block by Lively. Good ball movement. God damn, dude. Well, happy late Father's Day to all the fathers that's watching, too. If any of you guys are dads out there, hopefully you guys had a good one. Hopefully you guys, if you're not a dad, hopefully you had a good one with your old man. Hopefully you gave him a phone call and said something to him. Hey, look at the huddle with one of the ball guys to the right for the Celtics. Looks like Josh Dobbs. You'll see him in a minute or a second.
That's the same guy that I've been telling you about for the last like fucking 10 games. He looks like an NBA 2K player that you haven't adjusted yet. Like you haven't changed any stats on. He's got 55 overall in every fucking stat. He's got the same fucking face of every fucking just normal player on that fucking team.
Damn, Derek White's tooth chipped.
Hey, Derek White's another one. You just throw a fucking beard on him. He's an NBA 2K fucking creative player. You just throw a beard on him and he looks different.
He did cut his hair, last year. The last couple of years he had like that afro
Yeah,
and
he's
shit.
kind of had like a little bit of a hair. Yeah. Oh, he chipped his tooth, so I'm supposed to fucking root for him? Fuck his tooth. Fuck his fucking smile. Fuck him. Fucking Celtics. Fucking hate him. Hate them all. I don't give a fuck you chipped your tooth. You know what?
Wow,
He's
Tatum.
gonna go to a
Wow,
fucking dentist and get his fucking tooth fixed next fucking week, and we're never gonna know that his fucking tooth was chipped.
Man, what a game. This is a thriller. Love Jake's on here. Jake said we should do some closeout games, some playoff games to watch.
We did.
Where you at, Jake? We need you, man.
All right, hey, look, it's an 18-point game. Maybe they got a chance. I don't know. They called the timeout. 4 minutes left in the fucking third quarter. Oh, who called the timeout? Fucking Boston. Because Joe Mazzulla's like, hey, they're scoring too much inside of the paint right now. We need to fucking stop this shit.
He's out coaching Jason Kidd.
He is.
Maybe there is one coach he can out coach.
Yeah. Jason fucking Kidd.
Yeah. This Tom Hardy movie looks good with old Butler, whatever his name is. The Bike Riders.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Looks pretty good, man. When I hit that couch, dude, I'm gonna be fucking out.
Yeah.
I kept my daughter up last night. It's like 11 o'clock, and she slept until like 8:45, 9 o'clock. It was so perfect this morning.
You got some good sleep in, huh?
Yeah, I did. Tonight, she went to bed around like 9:30, 10. Hopefully she sleeps in. We're off all week. I have nothing to fucking do.
Yeah. It's mobilization for week for me, bro. Like I said, I just got my fucking ticket, that one-way ticket back to fucking Texas. I'm ready to fucking go, man.
Like I said, everyone that's watching, man, like I said, tomorrow, NFC South, if you're watching, look, this is going to be the cover tomorrow. So hopefully it focuses.
It's not focusing. You can try. It's not focusing.
Come on, you bastard. Well,
is there Michael Penix Jr. on there, though? That's what I want to know.
No. We got 2 players from each team.
Put him on there.
No, we got Bryce Young with Dave Canellis, Baker with Evans, Kirk and Bijan, and Derek Carr.
I think you need to swatch out Bijan for fucking Michael Penix Jr.
No, I'm good.
Just
because I think our running duo is going to be electric this year. I think Zach Robinson.
It's not.
That's a different play caller.
It's not.
The McVay and Shanahan trees and them, they love running the ball. They love that play action. They love the bootlegs. So Bijan and Algier. I mean, Bijan almost had 1,000 yards with a coach that was trying to fuck him up. And then Algier's a former 1,000-yard rusher. So I think they'll be fine. Bijan will be involved in the passing game too.
Listen. We're going to get there tomorrow. I'll talk about it tomorrow. If I make it, hopefully I make it back. I got to wake up early tomorrow morning. I got to drive to Tennessee. I got to drop off my firearms.
At 9 p.m. 9 p.m.
So hopefully I make it back. You're Eastern and I'm Central, so that's 8 p.m. Hopefully I make it back right on time. I should be good to go, but we'll see.
Wake up early enough and leave first thing in the morning. You'll be back.
Whew. Wake up early enough. I got to play TFT to sleep off this fucking Celtics championship. Fuck the Celtics.
Boston Celtics 40-1 when shooting. I don't know if it's 40% or whatever. They're gonna show. They'll show it to you. I missed it.
Yeah, they're showing their 3-point field goal percentage right now.
Good hustle, Al Horford.
I do got to tell you, I make the best fucking steaks the world has ever seen.
Jake will argue with that.
so fucking crispy on the outside and so juicy on the inside. They're just fucking perfect. Shout out to Gordon Ramsay YouTube video showed me how to fucking make steaks. They're just so well seasoned and so well. They just they melt in your fucking mouth, man. I made some earlier. I got one for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, watch this shot.
Morning, bro. Woo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Watch the rebound.
I don't want to. It's the Celtics. I don't want to watch it.
Watch the laziness of the Mavericks.
Okay, you're gonna piss me off right now.
That's what they're doing. They're lazy.
They are lazy. They're fucking. They just. Hey, they won one in Dallas. Hey, good job, guys. Would they have the same fucking mentality if it was?
Oh
2-2?
Shit! Hardaway Jr.'s on the court.
Would they have this? Hey, Hardaway Jr. is the only Mavericks to ever hit 5+ threes. He's like one of 3 players to hit 5 3-pointers in a quarter. All right, what are we talking about? He's a GOAT right now.
He's better than his dad. Better than his dad ever was.
That's the most Mavericks thing that I've ever heard in my entire life, is that this man is out here just like fucking hasn't hit a shot since May 18th, and then he just starts knocking down shots and fucking when the game is over. Where is this fucking where's the fucking aggressiveness to the ball? What are y'all doing? Oh, they want to talk about, it might be a foul on 3-point. I'm seeing that
draft is June 26th. And they're doing 2 nights now.
Right there.
Two nights.
NBA is doing 2 nights.
Ooh, hope everyone watches that second round.
Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares.
To be honest, I don't think anyone really cares about the draft in general. Especially this year. Man, I might as well go put wrestling back on, man. It's more exciting than this.
Yeah, I'll fucking put Demon Slayer on right now. Fucking anime right now. I'll put fucking anime on. It'll be more hype than this shit.
Man.
17-point game. Okay.
Luka airball from like almost the logo.
I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
No, you're good. Hey guys, it's just me, Mark Davis. How are y'all doing tonight? You know, hopefully you guys are having a good night, a safe Monday night. Hopefully you're enjoying this game, depending on who you're rooting for. I mean, I know Jules. Shout out to him once again, man. You know, your Celtics are about to be an 18-time NBA champion. So, hey, congrats to you guys. You guys about to take the lead. So, this game's over, man. It's over. Question is Boston repeat next year? That's the real question. Do they repeat in 2025? That's what we want to know. Do the Celtics come out next year and just fucking light up again? Man, I'm dying out here. Jordan's got nothing on me, though, man. Jordan's got nothing on me. I've got the COVID game. You know, that's worse than the flu. So, man. I think we're signing off after the quarter, boys. I think we have to. It's just there's no point of being on here. It's over. It's done. I'm dying. I can't watch another quarter of this on camera and talk about it. Now, shout out to Boston, dude. I mean, you guys finally got a championship again. Just the city of Boston in general. I think once Allen gets back in, I think we're gonna sign off for the night. It's over, man. Like I have nothing to say. I mean, what more do you want me to say? We're saying the same shit. I mean, they outscored them right now by 2 points in the third quarter. Oh man. Alan, I think
Hey,
it's just
look at
time.
that.
It's time. I think it's time to sign off, dude. It's over. It's a 19-point
Yeah.
game.
What did they do? Oh, it's a 19-point game.
That
I
was
was about
scored
to
by
say,
2 points.
Luca just went inside and got a nice little 2-pointer to cut the lead to 19. So, Mavericks are right back in this. They're right back in it because they cut it to 19. Fucking
No,
bullshit.
it's over,
Are
man.
they're not even gonna score 100 points. They're not even gonna score 100 points. This has 67 points.
They might have to go off 33. Play great defense somehow.
You expect them
No, they're not
score
going to.
3 points
I'm
and
just saying.
hold the Celtics to what, 13 points? Actually less than that, so 12 points in the fourth quarter. It's not happening. Fuck this game.
No.
Fuck the Celtics. Fuck the fucking Boston Celtics all the way.
What a year to end the NBA season, Alan. I don't know. Do you want to sign off or are we watching the rest?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that we would get Chris and Jake in here for a little bit, but I don't think we're gonna get them. So
No, Chris was saying another hour if we were still on, so it's not happening. That was at 10, I think.
yeah.
Jake, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he did say he was gonna hop on for a couple minutes, maybe, but that was 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's just time to sign off. It's not gonna happen. And if we miss a comeback, then so be it. Well, tomorrow night, NFC South, once again, 9 p.m. Eastern. I know myself and Chris will be there. I'm hoping Doc will be there, and Alan should be there as well. And then,
Yeah, I'm hoping to make it back. Even if I don't make it back on time, I'm still gonna hop in.
not sure what Jake's doing. I know he's somewhat going on his family vacation, but no, tomorrow night, NFC South. Falcons, Saints, Bucks, Panthers, they're on the docket. I think it's time to sign off, Alan. Congrats to the Boston Celtics. You are this year's NBA champions. Jaylen Brown should be
Fuck the
Finals MVP.
Celtics.
Jaylen Brown should be Finals MVP. Well, that's the only thing I'm going to look forward to seeing who gets it. It should be Brown.
I don't give a shit. None of those motherfuckers deserve it.
Well, someone deserves it. They won.
Yeah, fucking trash.
But no, that's Alan Tomasello. I'm Mark Davis. This is About the Boss podcast. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. And once again, congrats to you, Boston Celtics. Always next year, Dallas. This has been All About the Boss podcast, NBA Finals Game 5 Watchalong, and we are out. Have a good night.